Hey everybody. Just starting this episode off by saying we had a little accident. One of us had their audio settings incorrectly and didn't record their personal audio the right way. It was me. And so we had to use the backup audio for the edit, which means it's a little rougher than normal, which I'm quite ashamed of because I just said we're moving bi-weekly to focus on quality, so sorry about that. Just a heads up, we'll be back to our normal quality next time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Enjoy the show. I hope you can.
Mitch isn't here. Oh, that sounded off.
Yeah, speaking of Mitch, let's do one. Let's do a dirge. Balls, 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 balls. It's just not the same. Balls.
Oh wait, I got it. Balls! Alright, we're back to normal.
No, it's still not the same. He's got a lower register that just none of us can quite hit.
I'll get his low register.
I tried.
Just hold your nuts up.
It'll never happen.
I think that helps. Anyway, hey everybody. Welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. I believe we've most likely done our Thanksgiving Day episode and tried to cheer y'all up after a very, very dark loss of a character. My name is Jameson Oxford. I am your funeral director today because we finally lost a character because our player is a mean person who wanted to write that for y'all.
And it made sense,
It
asshole.
made real good sense, yeah. It was very well done. I said we're a character-driven podcast that focuses on story and character development, and, well, he took it to heart, I guess.
Fucking dick.
We're a Real Play 5th Edition podcast, to my left.
It's the director of funerals. It's Randall, back again, playing the good boy, or trying to be a good boy.
Dylan, be a fucking good boy.
Dylan Fisher,
good boy for Bruce.
doing his fucking best, now that Dad's gone, and I'm angry.
I mean, that's an increase from sad, right?
Why do all of Dylan's dads leave him?
Your dad didn't leave you?
To my left.
Hey, it's
God
Ryan.
damn it,
I play Roy, Rogue Warlock, Halfling. It's fucking... I don't know why you guys are upset. Let's just go play fucking D&D.
Is it me?
Fuck that guy.
Oh, fuck you! No,
Yeah.
it's Charlie!
Yeah,
Jeff!
I know.
Well, I guess it is me now.
Fuck you.
It's me, Jeff.
Is it?
Once
You
again, reprising his role as the gentleman, the skeleton, Mr. Grimm.
How dare you stand where he stood?
There's nowhere else to stand. I don't understand.
Sit down, shut up. Moving on.
He didn't even move.
Man.
Just that's how left
This is where.
works.
Yeah, do tavern keeping. I'll go get tied up somewhere. You guys are dicks.
Wow, he's tying himself up. He
All
really
right.
misses him.
I knew it. I knew he
I knew what he was into. I just wasn't willing to admit it. Anyways,
Fuck you.
so
Gag.
Let's-
gag.
let's get into this.
That is
So-
getting nasty.
Ooh. Once again, we want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. We know that things are difficult, things are crazy, and that, you maybe have a lot on your mind. So hopefully we can help take a little bit off. And in every opportunity we get, we want to thank you and we want to interact with you and just give you big hugs and kisses and a light pat on the butt, like, friendly.
Consensual.
I love tap.
Just a little love tap. And in the spirit of that, let me give you a bunch of ways that you can contact us and interact with us so that we can give you that sweet, sweet high five you've been waiting for. First of all, we got a Facebook. Tell them what the Facebook is.
That's facebook.com/Torchlit Tavern.
And then we've got a Twitter. Tell them about the Twitter.
That is at Torchlit Tavern.
And I think there's another thing that's an at. What's that called? An Instagram? What do you go to that?
That is also at Torchlit Tavern.
All right, cool. And if you're on any of those and you want to share some media that you've made or talk to us in some specific way, you can use our hashtag. Tell them about the hashtag.
Hashtag Torchlit Tavern.
Or hashtag TTCast, TittyCast if you're nasty because daddy's gone. Or is daddy home? Anyways, aside from that, we also have a website. Tell them about the website.
www.torchlittavern.com.
And if you want to go that extra mile, you want to give that extra inch, you want to give a couple dollars to help support, you can go to our Patreon. What's the Patreon?
Patreon.com/Torchlit Tavern.
And of course, as always, thank you. We love you. Like, share, subscribe, follow, show your friends. Subject them to this. Tell them they're going to have to go back a ways because we're in the end game now and things are getting weird.
I hear
so many birds.
Yeah.
So many birds.
Unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about all those birds.
They're very loud.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're flying through the sky right now.
Yeah.
All right, so God. All right. Parting the kimono. Hey, look at my balls. We're just coming out of election week. The energy here for me, and I know for Ryan, for sure, is it's going to be weird. I'm going to try to pick it up. Not to mention, we lost a character, and we're supposed to play down. We'll try to salvage this. I am trying to be ready to DM for y'all guys, but whew.
I don't know what you're worried about. I am elated. Mitch isn't here. Donald isn't here. We're having a great time.
Fuck Donald Duck. Yeah, no, it's great, but it's still, I feel like serotonin dump is necessary.
Hey, can you untie me?
Could use a nice cup of Joe.
Who's Joe?
Joe Mama.
Hold on, let me bring out the knife.
I'm not ready for this. Okay.
It's your fault. Wriggling. Stop wriggling.
I'm ready for the next 4
Why do you
years.
have a butcher cleaver? It doesn't make sense.
It's one good swing and you'll be free. Hold on.
Why is this everywhere? What? No.
2.
I'm taking things coming off.
Last time.
Look, barely a scratch.
Last time on Torchlit Tavern, we lost Bruce. Not to battle, not to dice rolls. We lost him to old age, which was
bitch.
Angry. Yeah, it was very heartfelt. Everybody sort of dealt with the aftermath. He pulled a very Bruce move, didn't tell anybody, and left in the middle of the night. He gave everybody a series of gifts and letters that you guys still need to deliver to a few people in Griffonport, given the chance.
Hey, if they're still alive.
We'll see. Because one of the last things that happened after you guys spoke and had an argument over who should take the mantle was that you saw Griffonport on the horizon, and Griffonport looked not great. It looked like it was being surrounded by a growing tropical storm or hurricane. There were clouds, there were winds. It's the rift in the sky that Grimm can see is not catastrophically large yet, but it seems to be wrecking hell on its immediate surroundings because it is directly above Griffonport. And that's sort of where we are. You guys are standing on the prow of the ship, and we are coming up on Griffonport, but we have a small amount of time if there's anything last minute you guys want to talk about. As you get closer and closer, you realize the storm is building harder and harder. It is going to be a rough flight to get to Griffonport. You can tell that you're going to have to sail into the heart of this storm.
I got something to do. I'm gonna walk over to Daedalus. Hey,
yeah, what's
Wonder
up?
Boy.
What?
Wonderful.
And I hand him Krieg's axe.
Oh.
I look him dead in the eyes. Prove me wrong.
I'll try.
I believe in you.
Huh.
Don't fuck it up.
Well, like I said, depending on how things go, I'll probably be trying to help you, so you'll see it firsthand.
Daedalus, did you just get promoted?
He can't promote me, but I guess.
You're promoted.
Only God can promote me.
Well, you seem pretty promoted to me. Only God can judge me.
Just know, if you fuck this up, I'm taking that back.
if I fuck this up, you'll be taking it off my body.
I teleport it back to my hand.
You know, once I attune to that, you won't be able to do that anymore.
Actually, that's not how that works, and I hate him. Eldritch Knight.
You
Gang,
both
gang.
cannot attune to something at the same time.
I don't have to be attuned to it.
Wait. How does that work?
Weapon bond. It only takes me 1 hour, up to 2 weapons. Yep, it's really sick.
Yeah, go Google something, Jay.
Oh well. I'm curious. Just because it
Fighter?
seems like really troublesome that 2 people could bond to the same weapon.
Yeah, it's kinda weird.
I won't be attuned to it once he attunes to it, but I can take it back.
That's
Can you?
weird.
That's
I have to break the
interesting.
weapon bond to
That's
not
just
do
silly.
it.
That's very silly. It's so
Oh,
silly.
D&D.
Oh, D&D. Leave it
Get
to
your shit
Randall
together,
to fucking
Gygax.
just point out where you fucked up again.
Don't laugh like that with that porn stash.
I'm
That's
getting
right.
ready for OnlyFans.
We'll get you some porn-rimmed glasses.
I went as
uh,
an 80s detective for Halloween, so...
That's a peek behind the curtain, everybody. Randall's rocking a porn stash.
It's true.
And
Hey,
it works.
It is.
really?
Yeah.
It's good, dude.
Sure, thank you.
You're bringing back that 70s energy, and I'm down with it. You're also rocking a weapon bond that is fucking idiotic. Just the fact that you are trolling this paladin who's been nothing but your friend is just such a Dylan move. Anyway.
It's a very Bruce move. I learned from him, okay? If he doesn't like something, he takes it from someone.
Actually,
Daedalus is like, hey...
earlier on in the campaign, I
Da-
said, take it from me. When I called it back.
Daedalus looks at you and he just sort of gives you this look like have I ever let you down?
You miss a lot of attacks.
Oh, you should hold on to this. So he just gives you back the...
I get it back to him. Don't be dumb.
All right.
Just don't swing that thing around near me, okay?
If you hit him, I'm taking it back immediately.
The height difference should help you out, but it is you, so
And he was enlarged yesterday.
Anyway, sure, man. I'll hold on to this until you want it back, I guess.
Just don't fuck it up, and it's yours forever.
just be careful, okay?
Tell you what, man.
Good luck.
I'll give it a whirl. You can give it a whirl. We'll see who it fits better.
Oh, definitely you. I'm not strong, and Dylan works.
That
I don't know if you know this about me, but I am not a strong guy.
I figured that out.
I don't think I could pick that thing up.
I
wanna
also
try?
am not certain I can pick it up.
It's taller than me, Daedalus.
Yeah. So's the rapier you hold.
That's offensive.
That rapier is twice as long as him, Dylan.
You
Twice.
don't know that.
I've seen it. It's incredibly
how tall
long.
is
Yeah, how tall
is-
is...
I mean,
a
it's made
6
out
foot
of
long
ice.
rapier?
It's as tall as I want it to be,
It's
really.
true.
I technically have a power pole.
No, you always have a power pole, baby.
Yeah.
So-
Had nothing to do with your level. Okay, God, I gotta
Can
focus.
like a rapier extend?
Focus. A rapier's like 6 feet long. He's only like 3 fucking feet tall. It's nearly twice his length.
Rapiers are 6 feet
6
long?
feet long?
They can be, yes.
I'm
There
not
was
gonna
a
argue with that.
I'm just gonna
So,
Google it. I'm not
there-
gonna
Yeah,
argue.
I'm
I'm just
already
gonna
doing it.
Google it.
This should be a reach weapon then.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there was a thing back at the time that rapiers were in vogue with the royalty, and it was basically, look how long my rapier is, where they kept trying to outshine each other, and they kept making longer and longer rapiers. They were completely, bullshit useless in combat because they got ridiculous, but they did this.
Quite literally a dick measuring contest.
It was.
In fairness, the average is a little over 3 feet, so he's not wrong. It's probably, if that's the
It is
average, that
taller
means
than me, yes.
that
Yes.
there's at minimum a 6 foot long rapier
Yeah,
somewhere.
it got so bad, in fact, that there became a law of how long your rapier could be, and they would measure it and break
Throw
it
me out of
off
the
on
country.
a rock if you fucked up.
Throw me out of the
Wow.
country.
Yeah, they would take
Rapier's
it
too
and
long.
break it off on a rock. That's Mitch's random fact for today.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Shit, I guess I can't edit
man, fact.
we can't edit this out now.
Also, that just takes it from a piercing and slashing to just a slashing. Anyways, moving on.
All right,
I mean, it's still
hand
got a
him
point,
the
Ed.
fact.
It's basically a spear.
Throw me.
So, Daedalus has your axe for all intents and purposes. I need to know that, I guess, so
Yeah.
that I can put it on his... Fuck, I need to put it on his character sheet.
For the time being.
I have no
yeah.
idea what he has.
He's got, like, a moon blade. Oh, he has a +3 longsword.
His is better. I just realized stat-wise this is better.
It's not.
Damage-wise, mine is. No, plus 3, it's great.
Didn't I make the fucking axe a +3?
No.
What is
I
it?
would keep it. It's just
We're about to retcon this entire thing.
It's flat, dude.
Figure it out. I'm going to the bathroom.
You have to attune it.
Whatever.
Wow.
Weapons that require attunement, their bonus isn't added until you attune it. Anyway.
I unequip that. And I put back on my boots of striding and springing.
You know what? Get me in the flow of D&D. It's been a little while. What you guys take for your level ups? Let's do it. Let's do the bookkeeping. Let's do a little bit of whatever that we never do.
I took the feat. I took a level in fighter and took the feat tough because our tank left and I have a new job.
Good reasons.
This just puts us at level 14.
Yes.
Then I think all I really took was I took a 6th level spell, which just had to be Circle of Death.
Had to be.
Cookies!
Had to be.
Right.
We level up
right.
again?
No, just their just for the listener.
Level
what did
14.
you take for your level up?
Oh, you don't get to know? Fuck.
Hey, fuck you.
It's a secret, huh?
What do you think this is?
D&D?
I still didn't even tell you what. I still haven't even used the last spell that I got from my last level up. And y'all still don't know what that is, so fuck it.
I don't
Wow.
like you.
Yeah, he's playing that close to his fucking tits, huh? Okay.
Yeah, let me get up on there.
Barbecue sauce all over my...
Oh. Okay. So, well, fine. Steal the thunder out of that. Avil turns to the fully upgraded, back to his full Circle of Death power, Grimm. And she's sort of gotten a little bit of her energy back. She can manifest for everybody. Not that it matters for Grimm, but she goes ahead and looks at you and says, Hey Grimm.
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, well, I feel a bit more back to myself than I have in quite a while.
That's good. I want to ask you, and normally I try not to pry into yourself because we haven't always gotten along, but why do you look the way you do?
You mean the...
Finally, some answers.
You mean the attire?
Yes.
Oh,
I hadn't seen you in quite some time, and I thought maybe this was part of your weakening state.
Well, to be honest, what had happened was I was in a battle against the Raven King. You may remember me, cloaked in armor, warrior. And during this battle, I lost. And as opposed to death, he offered me an opportunity to be in his court, which is an offer I, of course, took. But after that, I decided that my armor wasn't protecting me as much as I would have liked.
Okay, you changed your clothes, but your face isn't the same.
Wait. You said... I'm having trouble understanding this. You said your armor wasn't protecting you as much, so you put on a suit instead?
Yes.
Yes.
But the fairies both look at you and go, yes. You ever seen someone in a suit get hurt?
Dylan just walks past, shaking his damn head.
Yes, I have.
How often have you
Hi.
seen someone in armor get hurt?
Hi.
Once again, pretty often.
Yes.
You can just gesture at me, Roy, on both of those. This guy.
So, I chose to focus more on my ability to impose my will through the
He chose aesthetic.
of reality. My face, that's change that I didn't expect.
She looks at you and she gets actually kind of a look on her face that's almost pity. Oh my god, Grimm, you stopped hunting.
It wasn't just that I stopped hunting, though I did still hunt from time to time, of course.
But you worried about being hunted.
It was more a decision to
be on the defense.
excel where I was. And yes, I did become more defensive to a certain degree.
Grimm, are you in hiding?
I wasn't while the court was still in play, but now...
Yes?
Sort of.
So why you want to go back so bad then?
Because, and I mean no offense when I say this, you may not understand the concept of home, but they are connected to where they're from. Deeply.
So yeah, I can't relate.
Alright. It sounds like... Grimm, I've not been wanting to help you, but I feel that I need to help you. We preach about not changing, but me and you have found maybe it's something about this realm, the material plane. We are changing, you and I. Our thoughts are changing, and you know that to change what we believe is to change who we are.
Of course. It's fundamental. But the Vision Quest had helped me realize something. That I had made a change. Something I didn't see as well before. And maybe it has something to do with mortals. And I look over at Evan and I go, because my change was greatly influenced by him. Something I've only just been able to admit.
Reveals like, so whoever takes the mantle, we should understand the timing is going to be very important. We have the mantle, which means we could, in theory, put it on. But we know that the amount of power that it contains would probably cause the rift to grow. Seems to aggravate the problem. Is everyone agreed?
Yes, without doubt it would.
I'm not sure to what extent, but you're essentially holding the strongest weapon this plane has likely seen in quite some time.
From a plane, it is not on. If bringing a ship, which is just a minor thing by comparison, has started this, bringing what is literally a portion of a god.
Exactly.
The effects are hard to fathom. If it can be avoided, I think we should avoid it at all cost. We have time, but as I've learned from you mortals, time is finite. It is fleeting.
Go ahead.
That's it. It is fleeting. That's all.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear the last word. Avil says one more thing. I think that mortals should know what you and I are seeing, Grimm. The rift is large, and even if we shut it, the effects will probably continue. Griffonport is in grave danger.
I go, yes, I can give you some facsimile. And I go, I motion you guys to pull you in tight. Come.
Mullion gets in, Daedalus gets in, Sandra gets in. It's like an elevator that with too many passengers.
I grab one of the fish.
Who's grabbed my ass?
Your ass.
Mullian's like, sorry, bud. So, as everybody pulls in tight, I minor illusion of the sky in front of us.
I just stand there and I look up.
And I do my best to recreate what we can see.
Okay. It's basically this angry, ragged-edged rent in the sky. You only can really see it because the stars just dramatically change. They look like stars that you've never seen in your whole life. Also, there's way more of them apparently in Fae than the world. It looks like you're looking at like the Milky Way galaxy all of the sudden just in the skyline, and along the edges is this purple aurora borealis fire that kind of splays out along it. And then there is this trail that kind of winds its way across the sky and then heads into this little trail of fire follows its way to Grimm's hat. And you can see that it slowly widens as time goes on. You can just kind of see this trail is widening, like the crack is growing.
Grimm, your head is glowing.
Again.
Yes, well, it's literally filled with power, so...
We know, you've told us for a long time.
Not what I meant.
There's still fish in your eye socket, too, so it's full of fish, too.
I pull out the fish.
All right, thank you.
Sorry about that.
I mean, I spit it in there. It's my fault. I apologize.
Yeah.
I pull out a handkerchief and I just clean the inside of my eye socket.
Thank you. It's
just
so difficult to take him seriously with that sitting
I've got
there.
A canteen. We can
It's like me.
Here, just let me, and I jump up and I take his head and I put some water
I
in
boost
it
up. I boost up Roy.
tumble it around. I shake it like a shaker, really.
Yeah.
And then, like I'm making a nice drink, pour it out in a goblet for here, Mullion, and I give it back to Grimm.
I set Roy back down.
Mullion 100% drinks the fish shot.
I put my head back on. I
Just
feel
like
like
Mom used to make.
tracking my next sort of movement,
I adjust his hat to make sure it's level.
and then I look over at Molina and I go, "That will now be slightly magical. Probably won't do anything, but just slightly magical."
Oh,
Check
This was
your
fully a
pistol.
joke, but I like that we leaned into it.
it was magical. I drank it.
If, I just stop and go, Molly, if your piss is blue tomorrow, just and I.
He looks at you like, what?
Uh,
If it's blue, then what?
No, it's probably not important.
He looks to Sandra. What should I do if my piss is blue?
Sandra, it's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's usually blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be. Is your piss not blue, Mullion?
No, it's blue. That's why I was concerned. Because if it's not supposed to be blue, then I have something to worry about.
Oh, okay. No, you're good.
Yeah.
It's
I
now
look at Sandra
it's now
like-
canon. The color of piss in Obscuria is blue.
I look at Sandra. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Sandra's like,
Check
come, Dylan, come with me.
Yeah,
Get your kidneys checked, maybe.
Will they talk about piss again?
There wasn't water in my canteen. It was piss.
Dylan has his head bowed just ever so slightly because he assumes he's in trouble for that.
No, Sandra. Sorry, Dylan.
I'm Sandra.
Look me in the eye. Look
Oh,
up.
yeah, sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
thank you.
Yeah.
Gather your power.
Yep.
You know what they just told us, right?
That there's piss in my canteen.
Roy, how do you hide in my cape every time?
He can literally hide next to bigger people. It's a halfling thing. Anyway.
Neat. I pull out Roy's character sheet. Wow.
put that back. That doesn't belong to you.
Oh, sorry. I stuff it back in his pocket.
Dylan, I'm worried that they're warning us in their way. Griffonport, we might not be saving the city so much as the people.
The people are the city.
Okay.
Everything else is masonry and woodworking.
It's where people live. You're going to have a hard time convincing them to leave it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have to convince them if it's not there anymore.
That's the problem with the city disappearing, is you have to convince them to leave it before that happens. And this is a troublesome spot on a Vesperan's job title, because I am not supposed to force someone to make a decision ever that they don't want to make. You say you want to be a paladin of Vesper, Dylan, but I honestly am not sure that you fully understand what it requires of you as far as our dogma goes. And I think that for once this is going to be important that you don't change that.
Oh, I've kind of moved on from being a paladin of Vesper. I kind of take no as no.
It's not no, you aren't ready. You need to learn more about what we believe. I don't want you to learn it today because you are going to have to make some calls for people.
Yep.
Is this conversation happening entirely separate from?
They moved away
Awesome.
from you.
They moved away. I apparently went
He
with them.
did
He
not.
went to my cape. It's established.
I mean, that really depends.
that's
Is
fine.
Grimm
I'm
going to
just
talk
trying
to
to decide.
Sandra and Dylan, or is he going to have the much more important conversation about what color piss does Mullion have?
Grimm doesn't
Take your
care
time.
about
I know this is a
He
big
doesn't
decision.
piss.
We need to get Molly into a
Grimm
doctor,
has-
by the way.
Grimm is in neither conversation because Grimm doesn't piss, and they walked away.
But does
And-
Grimm shit?
No. And
Then how
Grimm,
does Evan wipe your ass?
he doesn't, as
What?
established by me many
What?
times.
He doesn't? I've never heard this before.
Evan is
Yes.
hastily putting a roll of toilet paper into a bag of holding.
Your butt wipes, my lord.
Lord. Anyways,
Your wet wipes, sir.
it's just letting them talk off to the side. They walked away. Grimm will
Yes.
respect that.
Dylan looks at Sandra. I think how this ends. Last one out, or last one standing, hits the lights.
hits the light. Blow out the candles?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
puts out the torches. They have to do that individually.
I think if the whole city's gone, it'll be done all at once.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, the city might
Listen,
still be
if I
there.
can-
I just don't know if it's gonna be safe.
If I can help it, I'm gonna save the city, not just the people, but everything if I can. But if I have to choose, I'm always gonna choose the people.
Okay. Good.
I don't think we really need to force them to do anything. I think we can.
Have you met the people of Griffonport?
Hi, as a person of Griffonport, we're very thick-skulled.
Mullion
You are.
fucking goes,
Fully.
hell yeah.
You are, but the people trust the church. They trust the king, and they trust the thieves guild.
No, I don't trust the king.
Well, not no.
Nobody trusts the thieves guild. We're still a thieves guild.
Oh no. I have to convince them to trust me, don't I?
Oh god.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Oh
Grimm's
no.
just staring off the prow because even though it seems as though Mullion has now joined, Grimm was respecting them.
No.
And also, he wants to look cinematic.
Yes. You guys are getting closer and closer.
Grim, stop looking cool over there and get over here. Is
Why do you have a cloak of billowing on?
that the mantle?
Sorry.
Did he put on the mantle?
No, he didn't put on the fucking mantle. Here, yeah, I thought he was okay. Here I come.
Pretty sure we'd know if he put on the mantle. You change. You look different.
And then walk over.
What's the plan? We made vague plans. Daedalus goes, I tried to make vague plans. We got derailed by Bruce, and now I get why. So let's talk about it again, shall we? And you guys have about an hour. If you needed a rest for any reason, you can have it. If you want to fucking fire off a couple spells, so you can get them back. Whatever the fuck you want to do. But you are an hour from Griffonport at this point.
Okay.
I think.
I can't fire off spells with only an hour rest, sir. You know that.
I just want to make sure this is
Yeah,
clear
we've been
and
over this
established for our plan. Points at Dallas. Your betrayal plan's dumb and we're not doing it. I tried it. It didn't work out. Everybody got angry at me. We're not doing it twice.
I also think you just don't have the ability to deceive. I've seen you do it, and I've watched you fail.
You're an honest man. It doesn't work.
You're too close to this.
Watch me tell you you're an elephant.
Okay,
You're
okay,
an
guys.
Did you believe me?
No,
Yes, you
yes.
fucking did.
Guys,
you know why?
guys.
I have the ability to deceive.
I'm in the
do
fetal
not.
position. I'm curled up. You've kicked me. I'm down, guys. I'm down. You win.
Just
Well, lay
lean,
on hand. We're not done with you yet.
lean on the axe.
Listen, as far as plans go, this rift is ever growing. So, as always, that is a big part of my concerns. I realize that the rest of you will have other concerns. Let's voice those now and prioritize.
Well, the Church of Newman seems to be the center of all this horse shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And they know we have it. They know we're on our way, and they have enough resources that I guarantee that even if you try to fly the ship through the hole, they'll have a way to stop you.
Well, I've been challenged, but we'll move past that for now. My point is, that's where Julie's gonna be. That's where Akara is. That's where Krieg, the problem, is. That's where the King's gonna be holed up. That's where Brandon's gonna be jerking himself off in a corner, crying probably.
You think that everyone's going to be at the church?
Not everyone, but mostly. It's my best guess because it's either that or the Deuce is masturbating to himself, looking in the mirror with the crown on. It's one of two.
What day is it?
Do you know his masturbation schedule?
No, I mean that if it's
I was
praying-
joking.
if it's praying if it's praying.
Who
day.
died in the train?
What?
Who died in the train?
Nobody. Oh,
Who was that? That was
Seth.
Seth. Okay. I was mixing up Seth and Brandon because I've technically never met either of them.
Well, I mean,
You were a waiter once for Brandon.
you were like face to face with Brandon Lang, pretending to be somebody else, I believe.
All right, I was confused. Sorry, come on. I was like, wait, which one
Alright.
died?
Alright.
I was like, Brandon's dead.
No, nope, not dead.
This is something I wish could be talked out to save the most lives, but I get the feeling this is going to end in a brawl. Mostly because I looking around and looking at myself, I know myself and I know us.
Dylan, the reason I ask what day it is because if it's praying day, which I think it is, I've lost track of the days of the week, that means that everyone's going to be at sermon.
Oh, don't count on me
Charge.
to know days of the week.
Wait, Sandra, what's the day of the week?
it's the day before Praying Day. We have a full day, which also, knowing the Numenites, means they'll probably delay. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to want to do on the holiest day of the week.
You guys want to move for a scrap? I could go for a scrap.
If you mean a battle, then I'm always prepared for a battle. So, as I started this with, we should list our concerns. You wish to save everyone. I wish to know what that entails to you.
Save as many people as I can. It's not about everyone.
Okay, but what does that mean? What do we have to do to accomplish that?
Well, I guess get as many as I can out of the city.
Yeah, we need to get them to leave the city.
You need to get them somewhere safe.
Getting them to leave the city is doable. Do you care about how much damage is done to the city in scaring the people off?
Well, wait, whoa, hold on. I'm not talking about terrorizing the city to make them leave. I'm saying... Oh, okay.
I thought we had pretty well established that the city is fucked regardless.
I'm alone on this one, aren't I?
Avil looks very much like she's like, I mean, if there's one thing that gets you, if there's one thing that gets you mortals to
cities
move,
can be.
Hold on, time out, Sandra.
Remember how I told you that it's difficult to get people to do things that are against their will, and I'm not for that? When people run for their lives, that tends to be the loophole.
All I'm saying is...
I don't think they're going to give a fuck about the city when they're leaving.
If the city's already breaking, they'll be more inclined to leave. If we can institute a minor to major panic, people will wish to leave.
Grimm, if you're back to your full powers, can you initiate a wild hunt?
Oh, God! What is wrong with you people?
My eyes glow and I go, oh, I think I can.
Okay.
You've got to be shitting me. We're hunting people now?
Maybe. To a certain
I've only briefly read about this in the book. Can we clarify what a wild hunt is?
What are you suggesting?
For Roy?
Well, typically, it is an event that happens in Fae. There hasn't been a wild hunt on mortal soil in I don't know how long. I don't know what era we're in.
Yeah, it's hard for me to quantify how long it's been.
Longer than anyone alive has been. No elves have seen a wild hunt. I can assure you. But essentially, every time a new moon or a certain changing of power, we look for any excuse to throw them. Honestly, the wild hunt is when a group of Fae ride together, and in Feywild, some Fae hunt other Fae, but because those Fae cannot die, usually there's a resurrection day. Some Fae are prey, some Fae are hunters. You figure it out in the heat of the moment. The reason this is...
What exactly are we?
The key to a wild hunt.
Having a wild hunt on.
Having been an expert, the thing that is glossed over sometimes is that a hunt doesn't always mean a kill. It can also mean a capture.
Yes, but Grimm, you know full well that if you try to lay that sort of mental control over the host, it will be... It'll be a tremendous strain. Are you sure you can do it? Because if you can't, you damn the people.
Does it have to be kill or captured? Like, what if they...
Well,
can you join the hunt?
So...
One or the other.
No one remembers this. But I can tell you that the wild hunt, before the days that Pan started luring people, the wild hunt was one of the first ways we could gather mortals and bolster our numbers. It was useful. If we can bring back that idea, maybe Dylan gets his wish.
I was on board with driving the people from the city, but if you're talking about mass kidnapping, I'm not so sure I'm into it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just fear-mongering. There only needs to be enough captures that people fear it.
That's...
So...
That sounds like a fine needle to thread.
So once they're captured, what happens to them?
Well, we just took them to Fae and hoped they survived.
They do what the leader of the hunt would tell them to do if he has enough control. But nobody trusts you, Grimm.
Yes, I have not been a leader of a hunt in some time. But I think I have. I think I've made some connections.
Pan is in town.
And I have some sway.
Can I say one thing as the duly elected representative?
Daedalus, I second.
Thank you. Just, this conversation started with, okay, how can we save them and maybe save the city too? To, fuck the city, we're taking them to Fae.
To be fair, the Wild Hunt would do less destruction to the city than my original plans of unadulterated destruction.
Secondary question. Wouldn't this speed up the Church of Newman, or worse, have them just respond by instantly doing their plans and leaving us on the back foot?
It does seem like it's not something that I would start off with. It seems like a Hail Mary to me.
So that is a worst case scenario, let's say.
Okay, so that's probably going to be our plan A because of how we always fucking operate.
Hey, it's nice that you accept that and you have a backup plan. I feel like that's growth.
Let me describe what a Wild Hunt is like.
Please do.
I have a pretty vague idea right now.
A Wild Hunt is not a random occurrence. In Fae, there are signs preceding it, and in the mortal realm, there are even more. These signs are clearly ominous. Storms build, and lightning crashes.
Roy looks up.
The air itself tingles, because in the times where we came here, we passed through a barrier that was created for this.
Sandra, he brought up hissing. The air tingles.
Oh, God.
Roy, focus.
All I'm saying is that people should feel something bad coming. It's part of the hunt. If you don't run, you can't hunt. That's not true, but it's not fun.
Grimm just fucking raking modern day hunters over the coals.
I need to ask an important question. Roy, you're the one that has a stake on both sides. I'd like to hear your opinion of which path you think is best.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure what the two paths are at this point.
Well, the one path is, terror in the streets. The second is Wild Hunt terror in the streets. The third is try and talk. That one seems to be out the window already.
I definitely support talking first if you can get someone to listen. But that's sort of the problem, right?
Yeah.
So the idea of talking is a sort of grassroots spread knowledge and
vote in your local elections.
Hey, when I started out as a paladin of Newman, we had to go door to door to spread the word before we ever got to touch a sword. So I'm okay with this.
Oh,
yes.
God. You're a Jehovah's Witness?
A what?
Yeah.
He's a Newman's Witness.
I'm a Newman's Witness. Yeah, as a boy.
A Genova's Witness.
Wow.
I think that... So we want to get everyone out of the city. Ideally with as little damage and death as possible.
Ideally without giving away too much and losing too much time. And these are both very important. Quick
Is there a way that we can...
is the best method.
I think we need to talk to Granlin and Darius and whoever else we might be able to wrangle.
The heads of all churches that we can trust.
Yeah.
Bring them to Vespera and we'll have a conversation there.
I think we need to have a meeting with them as soon as we get there.
Yes.
And see if we can talk this out. Because I think that the best way to try and get everybody out with minimal damage is to, obviously get the word out, I guess. Instead of just trying to incite a panic to get everybody to leave.
That's a great idea. I'm all for that idea.
I think if we can infiltrate the city and talk to them, they can get the word out through their respective groups.
Okay.
if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of just spitballing.
No. I kind of like this idea.
I see the value in it, but to me, the crucial flaw here is that we want to get this done soon. Do you know how long?
I mean, like you said, we have time. But like you said, we also have time.
We have until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. That is not time.
Okay, but it's enough time to at least talk before we just commit to something.
I can't disagree with this. I'm just saying it.
We don't have to commit to something just because we're worried we're going to run out of time. As someone that frequently reacts instead of stepping back and thinking about what to do next, I've learned that if we just react and go for it because we think we're on some deadline to not have the conversation, it's only going to end in pain for someone, and probably not even us.
If they're all getting ready for some big ritual that they're going to do tomorrow, you can probably pretty easily sneak around and
it's
get
a ritual
the word
they
out
can't do without
overnight.
going through you first. You guys have the mantle.
Yeah, let's...
So you guys need to be... If you can get into the city without alerting them all, which
I mean,
I'm
I
guessing
can
we're
get
not...
into the city.
I mean, so are we parking this thing away from the city? Because we need to change course, like now.
Yes.
Arguably, there's people in the city that can probably see us right this second.
Yeah.
Park this bitch. I happen to know of a crater nearby.
It's...
Back to the beginning, eh?
Yep.
It's a tough one. And that crater, where is it in relation to the portal?
About that way past the forest line.
Which, since we haven't brought it up in quite some time, it is several miles into a sparse woodland away from the city.
We're going to need someone to...
miles or so.
We're going to need some people to stay.
Portal. You pointed out. I can see the portal.
The portal is above the city. Like, it's above the back half of the city, the northwest end.
Okay, because that's where they're going to be protecting. That's the only reason I ask. And I go, well, as long as it's far enough away from the portal, Daedalus has informed us that that's something they're going to be watching.
I think we also need to keep a few people on the ship designated to get this bitch in the air in case we need support.
I look at Avil and I go, is the ship battle ready?
There's no guns.
Never mind.
I mean, as soon as we touch down, I mean, if I can change into something and get there a lot faster than everybody else here.
But
okay.
I mean, unless someone wants to just fucking teleport.
Roy, we've got much to talk about, but it looks like you and I need to turn and park immediately. And Roy, I need your help.
Okay.
So Roy, you and her, real quick, can change the course of the ship. If you guys want to talk, you can, but you can basically get right back to it. But she needed to adjust her heading immediately if you guys didn't want to get closer to the city.
Yeah, let's maybe everybody come to the steering wheel so I can...
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say you guys touch down and we can continue the conversation. So you guys land where the original ship crashed.
Give me a second.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She brings it. She immediately has Roy go low and cruise the hills and try to hide behind some of the hillsides of Celestian. You guys are concerned that you might have already been spotted because it's possible. You were only an hour away. You guys probably would have been only like a small speck on the horizon, but if somebody was looking for you, they definitely could have seen you. So she comes in low and she sails up and over this little ridge and down into this small cluster of trees that grows north. It's just full on east of Griffonport. And there's this furrowed ground where the ship originally crashed, and just a few pieces of wreckage from the original crash. And she just gently sets it down and goes, well, second time's the charm, huh?
You've gotten really good at parking.
I learned the hard way.
You know, in fairness, I thought the original job wasn't bad for what you had to do.
So I think Roy's gentle hand was important here.
He does have big plans.
God damn it.
With those gentle hands.
Anything else you want to bring full circle?
Oh no.
We'll think about it.
I do, and I stab Dylan.
Full.
Well, I guess this is the beginning.
Okay. Daedalus once again. So, I feel like I just want to ask. You talked about not reacting, Dylan. My recommendation is to figure out what your goal is so that you don't react. So if you can keep your eye on the prize, it'll be way less likely that you will get diverted. So who's doing what? Are we splitting up like we talked about?
We need the... Roy had a great idea. We need the heads of the churches that we can trust. Not all of them. The ones we can trust. So we can talk to us. Because those are the way we get to the people. If not through the backup plan, we gotta give them people they trust to say, yes, trust these people. We gotta give that.
Is it possible to split up now and talk to the people that we think we should go and talk to, and then get them to meet back in one place?
We need...
Talk to...
We also need... I can't believe I say this. We need Gore back. He's someone the orcs trust.
Molian nods.
Because the churches we could get most of them, but the orcs are very distrustful of any noble, of any person in power.
Yeah, if we had
because of
Bruce,
how they've been treating.
If we had Bruce, that would go way better, but we lost him, so yeah. No, this is a good plan, Dylan.
Gorbacks is the plan right now. I'll do my best to try and get everyone unified under one banner for safety. Not to follow me, just for fucking safety.
I think the biggest part of this plan, the part that cannot be ruined, is that through whatever movement we take here, our only hope, well, maybe not only hope, our greatest hope, is that we stay hidden. If we have the element of surprise, it may allow us to win what is a battle against odds that are unfavorable.
Will it be more likely for us to remain hidden separately or together? I think that if we separate, we can quickly get to the people we need to talk and then congregate again in secret. I think that if you go one by one, you raise the chances of somebody finding you out and ratting you.
Agreed.
Yes. Okay, everybody, pick your targets. Who are you going to? Me and Molian could hit Orc District. They may not fully trust me, but they know me.
I'm in.
I mean, I was going to say maybe Mullion could just do it and you should go to the Church of Vespa.
Sandra says I can go to the Church of
Sandra
Vespa.
can handle that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Trust me, this is not something I would do normally if I had an option.
Sandra looks to Roy and goes, actually, Roy, I was thinking maybe you and I could go to the Church of Vespra because the way to the Thieves Guild is near there.
Okay.
Grim, you have an inn at the Church of Moors, correct?
Yes, I'm fairly familiar with the High Priest.
It's literally Grimm's only inn in the city.
No, that's good. The Church of Moors.
He's the only one with an inn there, though, so...
Everyone respects them. Grim, that's your job. If you can get them on our side, get them with the plan.
Are we congregating?
Congregating Church of Vespra. I think that's going to be a good central point. It's near Orc District, and it's also a safe place for everyone. Everyone knows it's a safe place.
That is still the plan, right?
Yes.
Tell them to meet up so we can speak to all of them.
Everyone together.
My advice is that if you can stealthily get your leader, your representative, whatever you want to call them, to the meeting point, that's even better. Because just those people moving through the city can draw too much attention.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, I know a way for us to move through the cities. Molian.
Yeah?
The stewards. The Thieves Guild knows how to get through the city without being seen, right?
More or less.
All right.
You okay
Molian?
with you okay with trudging knee deep and shit?
I've been doing that since I got here. Might as well fucking end on it.
I prefer not to, but, whatever works.
Molian?
Right. I'll try to find a
Get
don't
smoke
have
water.
skin.
We're gonna need a Thieves Guild
What
representative.
does it matter?
We need a Thieves Guild representative to guide as many as we can.
It will make my boots dirty. What do you fucking think it matters?
City Guard. We need to get them. I already contacted John that we were coming.
Okay.
I don't know how fine he'll be with breaking the law.
Because I have not registered the fact that there are two mages with you, they just don't have as much to say. They go, we can try to get John, if you'd like.
Who?
John Finrowan.
The mage is with us.
Yeah, there's Foul Zephyr and Aegis Stratus, I believe, are both with you.
They're, literally with us?
They've been with you.
I don't remember
since...
that at all.
Oh,
I know, it's been mentioned
we
one
ignored
time.
Them. All
Yeah,
right,
now one of them
bring...
raises his hand, is like, does anybody want to talk to the people with an intelligence score higher than 18?
I thought we had... Okay, wait, I thought we called them. I didn't think they were, here.
Technically, it was the only way to give you the book from,
The book that I used.
From Horizon, yeah. They've been here. Nobody talks to them. Nobody asks the mages anything.
They were asleep.
Yeah, they're very old. They didn't get their slots back.
Fucking I had no idea they were with us.
Hey, I forgot to.
So I turn to them and go, well,
retcon the entire episode.
starting all over. Shit, we've only got 36. We've only got less than or a little over 40 minutes. Fuck.
All right, wait. If we got mages,
Yes,
that means we had. How many of you fuckers know sending?
it's pretty common.
All right, that just cut our time in half.
We need to go anywhere.
Yeah, that just cut our time in fucking half. So, you get the mages to group up with us at Church of Vesper because we're gonna need all of them. Don't tell Horizon about his wand.
Why would I? What is it about the wand?
Is Horizon?
Nothing.
Didn't we establish that half the mages we weren't able to get a hold of at all?
Yeah, they did not answer the phone last time you tried to call them.
Yeah, which ones were they, Jay?
Horizon, Star, and Comet.
But we have Fow with us, right?
You have Fow and Aegistratus, the dwarf adjurer.
I turn to Fow and I go,
You're gonna come in handy so much, literally almost right now.
Oh, we're high-level wizards. We are.
Yeah.
The handiest thing you could possibly have. I don't know why no one has spoken to us in 3 days.
Because you annoyed a couple of them, and you were in timeout corner.
I don't know why you've been asleep for 3 days.
I've been waiting for you to say something.
We've been in quite a battle. We had to get. We're
all right.
Also very old.
You understand we've been trying to make a plan, and you two are the smartest people here, right?
Yes, and you guys never ask the smartest people in the room what to do. So
okay, are we done taking the piss out of each other?
Yeah. What is your idea?
Sandra,
any ideas?
Dylan brought up piss.
All right, we're gonna move on. You didn't participate. Congrats. You're not the smartest person in the room. You have 0 initiative. It's great. Moving fucking on.
Excuse me, but I abstained from voting.
Shut up. I don't care how powerful you are. Everyone's fucking powerful.
I don't care how blue your piss is, Val.
So guess what? Shut up.
Our plan was to find Horizon, Star, and Comet, and reconnoiter with them, and then we could get back with you at the guild, or at the Vesper
Congrats.
Church.
Send a sending spell to John. That's your job. Then go do your job.
Where do you want us to send sendings to?
John Finrowan. Anyone else?
that costs you way on
Darius, tell him to organize the thieves, as many as we can.
Okay. Figure this list out, because I'm going to handle them each in a role play. So you got to tell me what 25 words or whatever.
Who is Jay going to role play with by himself for the next 20 minutes?
Tell the thieves to help guide each one of them. We can send a sending to all of them. You're powerful wizards that shouldn't tap you out.
No, absolutely not. It's fine.
Send a sending.
What level spell is sending?
Send a sending to all the leaders, and then send a sending to the thieves to guide them covertly. We merely need to get into the city and meet them there if this is done correctly.
Aegistratus is like, oh yeah, no, I'll spend all of my 3rd level spell slots on sending instead of Fireball. That sounds like a great plan.
That will tap you out? There's approximately 4 people we need to see.
No, it's fine.
I just want to clarify, Aegis, can you not cast Fireball at a higher level? 1, 2, and much more importantly,
now we're getting into semantics. Great job, Jay.
Aegis goes, look, I'm just saying, limit your sendings. If I'm an Abjurer, my job is literally to throw up bubbles of force that protect people from dying.
It's 5
This is the guy that makes the dumb gadgets.
Okay. Grimm, yes, you're smarter than they're currently behaving. Yes, you're more powerful than you're currently behaving. Okay? Let's move the fuck on. We were organized for 5 minutes and I lost you guys.
Who am I sending? I've got...
I'm going to throw my shoe at you in a second.
We suddenly have 2 powerful wizards and fucking everything is different now, so...
You got the DM on his heels. Please let me get my footing underneath me, because the game stops when I fall over.
I'm going to throw my boot at you.
Yeah, and then the whole game... Basically what you guys are doing is trying to glitch the game, and it's working. The problem is, it will crash.
We just spent an hour coming up with a plan that we can do in 5 seconds, because the mages are fucking...
All right, so who am I messaging first? Who am I sending first?
John Finrowan.
25 words.
We need him.
25 words.
I would argue you should probably start with the Thieves Guild so that they can guide everyone.
Well, I'm gonna take I've been taking this guess for a little while now, but I'm gonna take a guess and say calling John Finron with a sending spell might, by extension, call the Thieves Guild a little. Am I wrong, Mullion?
Mulligan's like, hey man, don't blow up my spot like this. Real talk, there's more fucking watchmen. Okay, there are more thieves in the watch right now than there are in the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, I thought it was weird Linda talked about a transfer and all of a sudden I had a new coworker.
Yeah, look, Griffonport's gone through a lot of upheaval, alright? Sometimes you make it work, and sometimes you gotta have corruption that works down your side.
You know what? I'm all for it right now. I'm really all for it. Because the corruption we're dealing with is way worse than what you guys are doing. I'm all for it. Yeah. But we're gonna have this conversation when this is over.
Okay, yeah, we'll message, John, but what are we gonna tell him?
Ryan, take over as Roy. This is a mess. I had a plan. It was great. I was being a leader.
Tell him.
You don't know what to tell him? Are you kidding me?
Okay,
You've been here the entire
He's
time.
your boss.
Okay, fine. You want me to send a
He's
message?
your boss.
I'll send a goddamn message. I'll send a fucking best message.
Alright, I'm starting. Do I tell him this? Is this what I'm telling him?
No, okay.
When do I start?
John. It's Dylan.
It's Dylan.
He's gonna be so weirded out when it's not your voice.
John, it's Dylan.
It went as bad as expected.
It went as bad as expected.
It's not by syllable, Jay.
You're 11.
I saw. Sorry,
No. Good catch.
Count unexpected go really wrong.
Good catch. You're at 11.
We need to regroup at the Church of Vespra. Come quietly.
All right, you get a response back from John. He says, and yeah, that's a word. It sounds like he's talking into his hand. Coming quietly might be difficult. The watch house is currently being run by this palace guard. I'm on deep watch. I can't get anywhere right now.
God damn it. Alright.
Hold
Next
on.
up
He
is Darius.
has like 5 more words. He says, Darius is here. Was arrested.
He was arrested?
That's the last of his.
Change of plans, boys.
Wait. What about the kids?
Ooh, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, remember when me and Grimm broke
don't
into when we broke into the palace and we fucking had those kids helping us out? What if we fucking talk to the kids and they get the word
The Flea
out?
Street kids? Sanders said?
Yes.
If you want to get something that no one will notice, if you want to get some words throughout the city.
Do they know
good.
the tunnels? Do they know the sewer?
They know so much. They know way more than we want them to.
Exactly.
If they know the sewer, then they can guide anyone else covertly through the sewers.
Val goes, oh, okay, do you know who I am contacting?
The name?
I don't remember his name.
Fuck, where's Bobp when you need him?
Which is the one I was tight with?
Hold
Fuck,
on.
I might have to just pull up that episode really quick.
No, I got notes. Let me see. I have like 4 different versions of Dylan.
I'll give you a hint. They were, besides Julie, all named after the Lost Boys. Well, not the Lost Boys, but the children from Peter Pan.
So,
Fuck, which was that one?
You son of a bitch.
Wendy.
Wow.
Wendy was the leader of the group.
She was the oldest girl.
Yep. I'm so glad I keep notes.
Good job, man.
Alright, what do we tell them?
This is yours, I think, Roy.
Yep.
I know.
I got nothing.
Tell them to guide the leaders, the 4 leaders that we need through the sewers to the Church of Vespra. That's what we need from them.
Yeah, say, hey, this is Roy.
Hey,
Go
this
grab
is
so and so and so and so and
Go
so and so.
grab so and so and so and so and so and so. You have 9
And
more
tell them
words.
to come to the Church of Vespra.
And tell them to come to the Church of...
Shit. I need help. Help me word this.
You get a response back from Wendy.
Names.
You get a
So takes more words than their actual names.
3 words. You wasted 3 words.
It's so
on
good.
4 different. You used 12 of your
Technically
words
9
on so
words,
and so.
It's so good. So good. You get a response back from Wendy.
Do you really just send so and so?
Dylan's just staring
You
at
did not
Roy.
actually send that.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
off.
repeated
I thought you were ready.
What happening? What did you fucking think?
You said send message.
I didn't think he was dumb enough to just say so and so. You're supposed to have the highest intelligence.
You don't
here.
know
What the
how to
fuck?
read. We don't know what the fuck you're gonna say.
He doesn't know how to read?
Why would you actually say so and so?
I don't know. Why did you say it?
Why did you say so and so?
You know.
I'm just transcribing. I do not affect the artist's writing. It is
Grimm
not my
walks
place.
away.
I'm not an
He
editor.
just walks away.
You get a message
Any
back from
direction.
Wendy in the middle of you guys arguing about this. Basically, she stutters and says, hey, Roy? Where are you? I don't know what you're asking for. I'm worried about some of the other boys. Things are getting really heavy here. That's all you get. She doesn't know the rules.
What are the names? Because I legitimately don't remember who
Wendy,
all we're
Michael,
trying
John?
to get. Especially now that Darius has been captured.
Yeah, we
Oh,
kinda,
the original people you were going to contact. You were talking about
Yeah,
the,
we were gonna
the
capture
church
Granlin.
heads. Granlin, Hornig, and, well, I guess just them. Those are the only two churches you want involved.
And I was gonna go talk to Gorback.
And Gorback, yes. The real church,
Yeah,
the pub.
The Church of Ale.
So Granlin, Gorback, and what's the guy's name from the Church of Morris?
Hornig.
Hornig. Okay. I know we're coming up with a plan.
Oh, do you want to send
Please
this
get-
one now?
Yes, idiot.
Okay.
Please get Hornig, Granlin, Gorback to the Church of Vespera. ASAP.
You do not have to use all 25 words.
Secretly.
Secretly. That's 25. Boom.
Not ASAP, secretly. Or was that the 25th word?
ASAP is technically the 24th
24?
word.
Okay,
Fuck up.
cool. Just checking. I'm
Really?
not making you
How you
fuck
get
that
around
one
it.
up. I'm curious. I was just making sure you got the right what you meant to say.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's 25.
And you sent that to Wendy again?
Yes.
Okay. You get a response back, and it is one word. Done.
I'm more angry that we wasted a spell slot.
You are angry.
Wasn't our spell slot.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck him.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, go
You-
take
you
a
did-
nap.
Yeah, you took a nap for like how many days were we flying? You take another.
All right.
So,
So now all we need to do is sneak into
the
the
church.
city and get to the church. Now I advise we don't move as a recognizable group when doing this.
And I look over at Daedalus, and I go,
Daedalus, you are going to have to be moving with him.
and I point to Fow, and I go,
Fow, you are the only one I trust to be able to make this covert.
Anyone got cast invisibility?
Foul raised his hand.
Perfect.
yeah, we've got people that can cast invisibility. I've got Ken's frickin' ring still that I can just give to anybody because now I can do that shit at will without using a spell slot, so who needs it?
Foul
think
raises
that-
his hand, puts one arm
We're good.
into
We can
his
infiltrate
other,
pretty
and as
easily.
he does it, his hand disappears. It's like a cool magic trick, but when he does it, everybody goes invisible.
All of us?
Yes.
Mass invisibility.
I'll take that ring though. It might be useful to not be looking like Dylan Bennett.
Yes, this won't last
Yeah, take it.
Got it.
All right, well, let's get moving because this won't last forever. And more importantly, the wheels are already turning.
Roll stealth checks.
Grimm, who nobody can see, just walks away.
You say roll stealth checks?
Roll stealth checks.
Do we get advantage?
Yeah, it's D&D, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Let me get my dice out.
It is a
You know what,
group
I'm gonna
check. I need most of you to succeed it.
I need to roll, I'll roll the
I
side.
crit.
So many NPCs. Why did I make
They-
so many NPCs?
Hey,
I need
hey,
you guys
thanks
to
for-
start killing off my
thanks-
NPCs.
Hey Jay, thanks for advantage.
You're welcome.
Because my stealth is a crit now
Yeah, you're welcome.
instead of a 5.
With advantage, it was 17, which is kind of shitty because I have a +8, but it's still cool.
So,
Oh, and I rolled 11 twice, so 25.
okay.
So Daedalus and Aegis Stratus, the Dwarven wizard, are not quiet, but the rest of you roll. What did everybody else roll?
26.
17.
Okay, Dylan.
With my crit, 23.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the crit. Okay,
Remember
so,
how
yeah.
I'm not trained in stealth?
Yeah, so most of you ace it, but Daedalus and Aegis on brand just sort of clomp around, but between the rest of you, you guys can, like, keep them quiet enough. You guys make it to a city wall. How are you guys going to breach the city? As you get close, you see that the main gate that you guys exited in episode fucking 1 or 2, is guarded by about 6 palace guard.
I know what to do! I'm gonna be dumb!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, it's great. This is the smart kind of dumb.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, whatever.
Are you gonna tell us, or are you just gonna do it?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can see each other, so I can't signal anything.
I mean,
That's
you're
fair.
far enough away you could whisper. Nobody, like, you guys don't have to walk up on the fucking door.
Oh wait. No, I don't have any grenades left.
Jesus.
I wasn't gonna throw it at him for the record. I was gonna throw it off to the side to draw him away.
I mean, it's more wasteful if you just throw it off to the side, arguably.
I need panic, not damage. If there's an explosion, they'll just think, "What the fuck was that?" But if I hit them with something, like, who attacked us?
Well, I don't want them to go looking for an explosion and then find the ship.
Grim
Well,
flies
I
over
would've
the
thrown
thing.
it then.
Grim just flies over.
Okay.
Flies over the wall. Okay.
Bye.
No, there's a slight rustle of wind, and Fao goes, "Did somebody just fly?"
I mean, no one would leave us behind right now.
With
When
these-
we're all working as a team. No one would do that.
Fao, can you levitate everybody?
No.
Why
I think
not?
he's concentrating on invisibility.
Yes.
Well, what's the other guy here for?
Look pretty.
I do not know.
Doesn't he
Sorry.
do the floating disc thing? Just
Sorry,
get himself a
lad,
wall.
I don't know fly spells.
Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We're all here because no one would leave us behind right now.
Wait,
No
Grim
one would.
literally.
wait.
So
How long has it been? How long has it been since the train wreck? Like days.
Yeah.
The train wreck by days 3.
It's okay.
That means I've got a lot of bubble wand charges, don't I?
Once, after a few moments, I'm like, wait, where's Grimm? And I look to where I know Grimm should be standing and go, you got telekinesis. You can do us one by one. And then after a moment, I'm like, he flew away, didn't he?
Grim talks to you in your head and he's like,
Are you guys gonna make it over this thing? Oh,
Son of a
I can
bitch.
literally just polymorph and get in. I'm more worried about everybody else.
who needs me to lift them over?
Okay, so it's time to address the elephant in the room that hasn't been sought. As you guys get to the wall, and
Wilbur the elephant.
Grimm, as you crest the wall, you immediately get grabbed and like slammed to the top of the wall by the tremendous wind force. You have reached like the edge of this hurricane that's building, like around the city. As you guys are sitting there, you realize that it's difficult to speak. You realize that you're practically yelling into the wind, and apparently nobody near the door can hear you. There is a storm going on. It is not nice.
Okay, so what you're saying is, I just fucking walk in because I'm invisible and there's a storm happening and no one knows
Yeah,
what
we
the
just
fuck
walk
is
past.
Yeah,
No one will hear us.
I mean, you still need to roll
happening.
stealth.
Unless
but
they're
yeah.
literally standing shoulder to shoulder in front.
The door is-
I'll just fucking walk in.
The door
I thought there was
is...
a
The gate is closed.
Okay.
I'm
That's
3 feet tall. I bet I can squeeze through it.
It's a solid wooden gate.
yeah. Do you think it's just a barred gate?
A Bart? Yes.
I don't. It's a. Okay. Never mind.
Hey, you're not there.
Yeah, you're off. You're on the wall.
Hey, he said it was a gate. He didn't say it was like a fucking
Like a big old city wooden gate.
yeah.
Yeah, like a wall gate.
Like a double walled gate, yeah.
We'll fucking say
Alright.
that.
I mean, yeah, ask questions. Sorry.
There's a lot of different gates. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I get
talking
you.
to you guys in your heads.
I know it's been 3 years. I'm sorry.
I'm talking to you guys in your heads. And here's the thing. I could use telekinesis, but I'm almost certain I need to be able to see you to use telekinesis.
I, thought it
I
was
cannot. Nope.
Fucking
In fact-
Bigby's hand is better. I'm gonna say it. Hot take.
I'm still gonna go with I can just blow a big bubble and let the wind take us over.
Oh god.
Y'all got a better idea?
I'm talking. So.
Would you guys like me to bullshit?
It's It's essentially what we're already doing, so yeah, what you got?
What kind of bullshit you got, bud?
You won't be invisible.
The last time I bullshitted without a plan was when I pretended to be an assassin. So what I'm saying is, do you want me to try?
I start blowing.
Will the bubble be invisible?
No.
It's a bubble. They're not gonna fucking see it anyway.
It's not exactly. It's not super visible. If visibility's pretty low. The bubble, you think, provided it doesn't blow to them and at them.
If the bubble has no visibility, then yes.
There you go. Then you, just like in the train, use your telekinesis to help guide the bubble and get us over, instead of everyone one at a time.
Okay, well, I'll just really focus on trying to see this bubble then.
I mean, you'll see the bubble and not us. It still works, right?
We're over-engineering the wheel, guys.
Yeah, roll perception. You cast a bubble on everybody? You use up all your slots? Because I told you to make a big bubble, you gotta do that.
Yeah, I know. We'll do it.
Okay. Bubble wand, everybody in a little group. Aegis is like, no, this is too tight.
It could be worse.
I don't see you with a better idea. It'll only take seconds. Let's go.
I'm sorry you're uncomfortable.
Grimm, roll
during
perception.
war.
To see a translucent bubble through a rainstorm.
As it turns out, for once, Grimm really aced this.
Oh, wow. Grimm, what do your no eyes see? Everything. You cast telekinesis?
Yeah, I'll cast it.
Okay,
Use up the spell slots, but whatever, I'll just do.
it's like 1,000 fucking pounds or some shit, right?
Hey, we've got
Correct.
it.
Okay.
And they're weight better.
And we're
so-
weightless.
I think you're like 5 pounds at most, something like that. Yeah, so you...
Yeah.
I was gonna like say, oh yeah, it's a lot of wind and you'd have to roll a check, but that's 1,000 pounds moving the bubble. It's okay. Where do you want to put them?
In a safe place, not surrounded by guards on the other side of the fucking wall.
Okay. Roof or street?
Street?
Okay, you dump them in an alley near the wall.
If there's street, if there's nobody there to see them.
You could take, with telekinesis, you have enough time that you could, like, especially being invisible. There are guards along the wall. If you wanted to move further and further from the gate before you drop them, you could do that. But, like, depends on how far down you'd like to take them away from the guard shack. But basically, there are guards around here.
Just away from the guards. I'll take them
Give me-
as long as they can't be seen.
Here's what we'll do.
take
Give me
them.
one stealth check. And this isn't so much a pass-fail thing as a how far away you get before
Dirty
you feel
20.
it's unsafe. A dirty 20. You get a few hundred yards down the wall before you feel that if you go any further, you'll run into another guard tower and you set everybody down.
Absolutely.
You're still up on the wall, though.
We're in.
I jump off the wall.
Okay.
Alright,
That's
Jay, cliffhanger
20 foot drop.
Yeah, I just use the levitate before I hit the ground.
Okay. You guys find yourself in the city of Griffonport for the first time in months. As you guys get your bearings, look around, you see that this rainstorm has apparently been hitting the town for quite some time. The streets are flooded, visibility is low. You see the streets are nearly empty of people. However, you see what looks like wear and tear on some of the buildings. It looks like some sort of riot must have taken place. Windows are busted out. Doors are open to some of the buildings as if no one is home, but somebody went in. You guys are in a sort of poor section of town just south of the Goblin District that's always near the door. It looks like you're in the aftermath of something big went down in Griffonport. Like, you're not sure what, but at this point people have shuttered. The people who are still at home have shuttered and locked up their doors. In the distance, sometimes when the rain waves and sheets clear, you see what looks like fires that are still burning somewhere off down the streets.
In my head, I say,
This is the city you didn't want to destroy.
No,
It's definitely seen better days.
it's not the city I don't want to destroy. It's the city I want to save.
Hey Tavern Goers, thank you again for joining us for another adventure on Torchlit Tavern. Hopefully you've been listening to us up to our finale, but if not, you can find a summary of the story so far after episode 101. If you're looking for other ways to listen to us, you can find us on any podcasting service. Don't forget to rate, like, and review. It helps so much. We have no designs on any vast empire, but the more you help, the more we can share our small, silly story with others. If you wish to reach out to us, you can contact us directly at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. Jeff can be found at big_J_TheBadman. Randall can be found at Argo Omega. Mitch can be found at Bane Armory. Ryan can be found at Ryan SCB Santos, and I am at Agent Beige. Our theme song was written and originally performed by Mason Santos. Sound effects used are from freesound.org with additional ambience from Sirenscape. Additional music used in this episode was from Incompetech.com, used under the Creative Commons license, Attribution 4.0. The songs used were Plain Loafer, Nude Sting, Morgana Rides, Industrial Cinematic, Dark Fog, Dark Times, and Dragon and Toast by Kevin MacLeod. This episode was edited by Ryan Santos and Jameson Oxford. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget. And, I need a new sign-off here, guys. Though, like, Roy, what was the problem?
We have a sign-off?
Yeah.
What's a sign-off?
Yeah, Bruce, they had me retake it last time, but I didn't know what to do with it.
It's a weird podcast thing. I don't know. But the current one, I think, is fuck your warlock, and that just hurts my feelings at this point.
Well, isn't that just kind of crass anyway? I mean, like,
yeah,
that seems like just degeneracy for degeneracy's sake.
Yeah, I was told just to repeat it. At this point, I don't know what to do.
It's not very nice to me, specifically.
But they wanted you to do it, Bruce.
They wanted me to do it?
Yeah, they wanted Bruce to do it.
Well, why would I tell Roy to go fuck himself? I don't...
Oh.
Yeah, it would be cool if you didn't.
Remember, everybody, Roy, fuck you. I don't get it.
That's kind of rude. I don't know if I appreciate that.
I mean, that's what they're having me say, right? I don't get it.
I mean, I
don't like it very much.
We could change it.
It hurts more when you say my actual name when you do it.
Well,
yeah, like, I feel like you really did target him that time.
Well, he said it was only him, and I don't want to be behind his back about it.
All right, well, no one's here to stop us, so why don't we just change it?
We should go with something useful, I guess. That useful's always good.
It's not really our brand.
So the DM guy says something, and remember, everybody, don't sit on your balls.
Bruce, not all of us have balls.
I mean, it's still...
Yeah, that's kind of...
Don't sit on nobody's balls.
Maybe we should avoid balls. We opened the show with balls. Let's not close it with balls.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to talk about people's balls.
What about something from our shared past? What about that crab, Franklin?
No.
Yeah, there was crab.
Never a crab.
Dylan caught it, I think.
The crab is alive.
The crab.
No, there was a crab.
Get off the crab.
There was a crab. Are you
sure?
There
was never a crab.
I swear there was a crab.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Shit.
No.
Okay.
No.
There's not a crab.
I'm pretty sure if there was a crab that you and Bobp ate it.
That is true. I don't remember eating crab lately, and I would have eaten any crab we got. I guess there wasn't a crab.
There was absolutely never a crab
I think
at the
we should
tavern.
not talk about it. It's likely that it was eaten, and we shouldn't tell Dylan.
I mean, the boys got to learn one day, but yeah, I don't want to break it to them. Maybe we'll just tell them it's in a happy crab place.
Anyway, let's get off the crab.
Off the crab.
No, that's not going to be the... No, before you
why
say
not? Why not? You just said,
we're not
let's
going to use
get
it
off
as
the crab.
our closer. No.
Remember, everybody?
No.
Get off that crab.
Can we get our sheet together and just figure this out, please?
Get your sheet... Keep... What? What'd you say, Roy?
I said, can we get our shit together?
Oh, I thought you said
newspaper
keep your sheets together.
They're pages, Roy. It's a newspaper. They're not sheets. They're pages. Keep your pages in check.
It's like
No.
action scrolls pages. Why are they called action scrolls when they're clearly like a book and there's multiple pages? It's like a scroll is just one piece. I didn't understand that when it was said.
Hey, guys, I gotta step in as the Dungeon Master and, like, show her. Could you focus? Action scrolls... I don't know why
you would know. Was there a crab? Was there or was there not a crab?
I don't know what you want, Jay.
I will not confirm or deny that there was a crab. I'm sorry.
Must just be the age getting in again.
There's no one on the podcast named Franklin.
That's true.
No, there is no one on the podcast named Franklin.
What about something uplifting?
At least not like 100 episodes.
People like dogs, like Pet Kelrath.
Kelrath.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good war mastiff? Who's a good boy likes the scratches?
I just think that maybe if we're gonna talk about good boys, maybe we should bring Shia into this.
Shia's a
Clark?
Can Shia play with Kelrath? I mean, I've always worried about the size difference.
He's arguably, yeah. I don't know how they can handle it. He might pull out his crossbow. I don't know how you feel about it.
All right, Kelrath, just stay over here.
Guys, there's too many cooks in this kitchen. There's too many cooks.
Hey, it takes a lot to make a stew.
Bobp always puts in too much too.
Okay. Well, come on, sign-offs, guys. What was it, Bruce, that you wanted to say? Don't give away your boots.
Never give away your boots. Dumbest thing I've done in 108 years was give away my boots. Remember,
I still don't know what to do with them. They really don't fit.
Keep your boots. Have you tried them on?
They don't fit.
Have you tried them on?
No.
Well, then you don't know if they fit or not, do you?
Fair enough. I guess, yeah.
All right, everybody. Don't forget to try your boots before you talk shit.
We need to figure something out, please.
No, that cannot be the ending. It cannot be the sign-off. I'm going to use it for I don't know how long. What about something relevant? Something about heroes?
Why?
I don't know, Bruce. Heroes are uplifting. They're supposed to give people inspiration.
Yeah, we're kind of like the heroes of this story, aren't we?
I guess, if you want to talk dirty about us like that. Look, I'm just a dad doing dad stuff. Mullion, what do you think, Mullion? What do you think about heroes?
What?
Heroes are boring.
I'm with it.
They're kind of boring, Granlin. He's not wrong.
I mean, when's the last time a hero came in and did nothing good for the church?
Some might call you heroes.
Some might call me an obstinate old jackass, and between the two groups, the second's going to be more likely. All right, everybody, remember, heroes is boring.
I don't know if Jay's gonna like that. Jay, is that okay?
At this point, I'll take it. Anyway,
Jay, heroes are boring.
Heroes is boring.